Hi, Todd Christy, Michigan Dental Association Speaker of the House with an update for you this November. I want to go through a couple things coming up that I need your help with, and as well as a little bit of housekeeping as well as important stuff. So first, I want to remind all of our components that the names of your delegates and alternates for the Michigan Dental Association House of Delegates, those names are due December 1st. Get the names in, makes everyone's life easier, especially mine and Michelle Nichols-Cruz. I need to go through and make appointments for the Bylaws Language Review Committee, select a member of the House as well for being part of the Election Commission, the Committee on Credentials, Rules, and Order, and last, the Reference Committee. So all those names that get compiled and brought in, I need to be able to go through those to select those individuals to help and volunteer and help us in those areas for our House of Delegates coming up here in 2019. Second, I want to give you a brief update regarding the ADA Delegation Evaluation Workgroup agenda and what's going on. They've had one meeting back in September. We met, came up with some good parts to start from. The work group, and I'm going to read for you, agreed to develop a self-assessment for delegation members, as well as an assessment of each delegation member to be completed by both the delegation chair and the reference committee, spokesperson or vice spokesperson from Michigan. The work group agreed that the self-assessment should be shared with the MDA Executive Committee for Leadership Development and the Nominating Committee for vetting purposes. The group also agreed that those other two assessments will only be shared with the Nominating Committee for vetting purposes and the MDA President or President-elect for Leadership Development. The House of Delegates provided with the assessment documents, the blank ones, just so you can see, is what they're looking at right now, so you're aware of how the Nominating Committee vets these individuals. The work group worked on that, and they're still coming up. We have the November 16th, we have a Zoom video conference coming up to finalize and look at those. So hopefully after we get through the November board meeting, or end of November, early December board meeting that we have, and get more information so you can see that. Obviously that's not going to take place, would not be if approved going into the 2019. But as well, the folks that helped on that, and they did a great job at our first meeting, looking forward to our second. Doctors Sam Blanchard, Chris Chrysler, Joanne Dolly, Chris Gorecki, John Kmart, and Lisa Knowles, as well as myself. So we're looking forward to have that information provided so you can take a look at it. That's the second one down. So we've got the alternates and delegates, we've got the ADA delegation, and third, I know right now you're all sitting around saying, I have not heard enough about what goes on in Lansing and Washington, D.C. lately. More importantly, what goes on in Lansing for us at this point. We've had 1 week where we've not had to put up with phone calls, text, and all that, but I want to let you know there's something important that you need to take a look at. In this one, yes, we have video, and I've got a handheld to text MDA to 52886. This is our MDA legislative text alerts, excuse me. This is a great way for you to go through and find out what's going on for what has most important to the Tooth Party, that's our party, and find out what's going on in Michigan. These text alerts are being very helpful at us for getting out. We still have areas, as you know, if you read our journal, look at the webpage, see what's going on. There's stuff that we need to be getting that information out there, and this right here helps us greatly in getting out the message out to our membership. So what you need to do is go through and text that 52886, put MDA, and then text it through, and then follow all the prompts. You need to finish it all the way. Name, email address, all that information needs to get completed on there until you get to the end. That way you know you're signed up. If you have any questions, you can call the team up at MDA. They can help you with that to get that completed. It's an important way to get out our information to our members. And this, I know when I was at the leadership conference that they held back in September as well, this can be for your team members, your spouses, your kids, whoever that's out there that wants to have that information that the MDA legislative alerts can help. We're going to need all of our voices out there. It can't be just the dentist. We need our team, our families, and those that can really get out there. Phone calls matter, emails matter to those legislators, and we know that there's stuff coming forward for all of us to be working towards. Anyway, just want to give you those 3 quick updates coming up here. Appreciate your time, and I look forward to getting your names in, and of course, seeing you in 2019. Thanks.